guys, Ping here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a sword in stone. Now, I made a video back a while ago on how to do this, but it's been outdated because now we have 1.10 out, and that video was made originally when 1.8 had just come out. Basically what this is a sword that's in stone, but you can actually pick it up and then place it back down in the stone. So it's nice to have for an adventure map if you're trying to make a map or something, and you just want to have something fancy like this, like your character is first coming upon a sword or something like that, and they just grab the sword and they're like just about to go out to battle or something like that, and you can have that in your map. And so I thought of this concept when 1.8 first came out, but seeing as I was a lot younger, and you can tell by my voice in that video that it was a lot younger, that I was not very good at commands, so that video is not 100% working anymore. So this is like a lot better. This works a lot better than it did in that video, so it'll get rid of some of the problems people are having with it. So let me hop into creative here, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And so this is going to be a lot more simpler than it was back in that other video. So you're going to take any block, and just to prove I'm in 1.10, you can see that I have all these red nether and the magma, so that's just so you can see I'm in 1.10. You're going to want any block at all. I'm going with the stone slab just because I think that looks the coolest in my opinion. And you're just going to lay an armor stand on top, just a normal armor stand. Doesn't matter which way he's facing. Doesn't matter which way he's facing. He can be facing this way. Well, actually no. Have him like at least facing one of the sides, not really diagonally, or else, I mean, if that's, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just as long as he's facing a side, it'll look the way I have it. Alright, so basically what you want to do is you're going to want to copy the first command that I have in the description. It'll be labeled as command 1, and here's the command right here. Now, since I couldn't fit everything into one command, I need to have a few multiple commands. Just in case you want this to do this in survival, I didn't put it in a command block because that would just make things a little bit more complicated for people who want to do this in a survival world that has cheats enabled. So you're just gonna use command 1, and that'll instantly, you'll see the chat fills up like mad right there, and then you'll see the command, the armor stand that's in front of you will reposition itself. Now this is it should reposition itself to look like this, and then you're just gonna put a sword in his hand, and then that's really all you have to do for the first part. Now the next thing is you're gonna take command 2, which I can easily just type without having to write from scratch by just taking out all this. And now I'm gonna make the armor stand invisible. So I'm going to type in invisible :1. So this will be labeled as command 2 in the description. And let me get closer, because make sure you're in a range of 2, a radius of 2 from the armor stand when you're doing these commands, because I did it so it won't affect any other armor stands in your world. So make sure the armor stand that you're trying to do this to is like you're really up close to it. And make sure if you don't want to do this to any other armor stands that are around you, you're away from them. So this one will make it invisible, and now you'll just see that, of course, the chat gets spammed again, but now it's a floating sword above a block. Not perfectly, but it's floating above the block. So now the next part you're going to do, command 3, is pretty much going to just teleport the armor stand to you. So, and to do this without having to write commands from scratch, I'm going to change entitydata, and then type and make that TP, and then I'm going to have it teleport the armor stand to me. So it's going to be @P, just so it teleports it to the nearest player from where you're standing, and the nearest player from where you're standing is of course you. So I'm just going to try to teleport this so it'll center on me. You might have to do this a few times just so it can like perfectly center on you. This will also affect, so you want to make sure you're facing in a 90-degree angle looking straight forward, or else, because this can change the the way it's facing too, so that if you want to have it like facing diagonally like this and have it walk up to a corner and do that, and you can do that too. So you're just going to want to try and position it in the middle like that. Let's see, just a little bit this way. Oops. I think that's the best I can do for the middle. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much centered on the middle. Now the next thing you want to do is Command 4, which will basically teleport. Actually, just take Command 3 and then take out the @p, and you're just going to replace it with tilde, tilde, tilde. If you don't know where that is, you're going to have to hold Shift, and under the escape key you'll see this little squiggly line. Hold Shift and Shift, hit that button, hit space, hit that button, hit space, and hit that button again, and you'll have these 3 tildes. Now these control the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis. You're going to want to affect the y-axis, and remember that you have to be in a range of 2 from the ArmorStand that you're trying to affect. So you're basically going to want to type in a negative number, which is going to teleport the ArmorStand down about 0.4. And that'll put it in the stone. Now you might want it like maybe 0.5. It depends on how deep you want it into the stone. You can have it as deep as you want. So 0.6 I guess would be the best. Negative 0.6 or negative 0.6 will be the best. And make sure you're doing that after the second tilde. So there you go. And let me hop back into survival just to show you that it will work now. And I can walk up to it, pick it up, and then place it back down. Same with this one. Pick it up, place it back down. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later.